Your action plan. This is what you'll come to when you're having symptoms, any physical pain. This is where everything will be laid out for you so you will have a plan of how to help yourself feel better in your time of need when it's the most difficult to help yourself feel better. So we start with a comprehensive assessment. This is before we are in these physical symptoms. We want to get to know you and your body. Write down your physical symptoms, your lifestyle factors, who is in your support system, and information about your mental health. So, when we look at physical symptoms, we are having a resource of everything that we've ever experienced. Maybe you can write down your main ones, and then there is a journal in the workbook, which we'll talk about, that you can write down every symptom that you may experience. So, this is there in case we need to look at patterns within our symptoms. We also will look at our lifestyle factors. Evaluate your daily routines, your sleep patterns, your diet, your physical activity levels. And in the workbook, there is a tracker for the lifestyle factors. Is also a mental health tracker, which we will talk about all of these. We will look at who is in our support system. It's so important to be able to name some people in our support system. So that's who we can go to if we are ever in need. And you want this to be a nice exchange of energy with this relationship. So also be there to support them in their time of need. Then we look at information about our mental health. So when we're supporting people, that doesn't mean have them take all of our good energy. That just means that you're there for them if they need, okay? Information about the mental health is reflecting on your emotional well-being. We are including our stress levels, our anxiety, our mood fluctuations. There are multiple journal options to track all of these, and we will go through this. We have goal setting. Okay, it is so important to set goals. So when we are looking at goal setting, we are doing SMART goals. Okay, so goal setting, we write down specific goals that you have for your health. So you want to get specific, write down a few goals that you have for your health. Then you're going to write down how you're going to measure each goal. So this is either the amount of time it will take to get there, if you're doing it daily, and that's how you're tracking, if you're going to do it multiple times a day, and that's how you're going to measure it. Then we will write down what you need to do in order to accomplish this goal. So really think about everything that you would need to do in order to accomplish your goals. And then you can write down why you have each goal. How will it help you? It's very important to know why. Why are we doing this? So write down your reasons why and write down how it'll help you. And lastly, write the length of time that it'll take you to reach your goal. So this is why we do SMART goals, because we want it to be measurable, we want it to be achievable, relevant, time-bound, and specific. This is how we can reach and set realistic goals. Let's also talk about some holistic approaches. So there is a page in your journal where we have many holistic approaches written out. So you can look at this and check off anytime you've done one of these. We have one for mindfulness meditation. We have one for acupuncture. And this doesn't mean that you have to do all of these approaches, but it just means that maybe it's a goal for you to try some of these different approaches. And then there in the workbook, there's a little slot next to the checkbox noting if you liked it, if you're going to continue. Because as you know, within our program, and you will learn this more and more each time you listen to the program, is that it's all about trial and error. It's about figuring out what works best for you and your specific body. Professional guidance. So maybe you'll need some professional guidance. You can work with me one-on-one to help you stay accountable. We also have the workbook for accountability, but sometimes people just need a live person to help them with this. You can go to different doctors. I have all of these resources and information listed in the book as well. Regular monitoring and assessment. It is so important, so important to regularly monitor your symptoms and your health, at least at the beginning of when we're trying to create a lifestyle change and create different habits than we've had before. And that is why in the workbook and the trackers, we have so many different tools and techniques that you can use to have it just all out in front of you. So you can write down anything that you'll need from this program or from the book, you can use within the workbook. You can track your hydration, you can track your habits, your routines, you can journal about how you're feeling after your meditations. All of that is in there for you.